Hey there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. At this channel, we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Just as a reminder, your sun sign is how you feel inside. Your moon sign is how you react and feel about the interactions of the world around you and the environment. And the rising sign is your personality. It's how you respond to the world and how they see you and what they think. So, I always like to start with a little conversation starter from Spirit. But while we're getting that, I just want to remind you, if you want a really complete picture, then you should check out your sun, your moon, and your rising to be able to get that. Cards are, everybody's, okay, so Mercury retrograde's happening this week. And it's happening on Tuesday, but we're already in the shadow. And I've had to record so many videos over. And not everybody's going to be affected like this. It's in water signs this year. And I'm a water sign all over the place. Sun, Venus, Mercury, North Node, you name it, Moon. I think my rising sign's not, but wow. Okay, let's get started, Sagittarius. This is like a big, heavy week for you, too. Okay, besides the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so this is interesting because I don't generally read these cards upside down, but I'm going to this time on this one. Because we have this Hanged Man, and he came out in the reverse, which means moving forward. And the reason I'm thinking that's the case is that you're finally moving forward on something is because we have the Magician. Well, first we have this death and transformation. So something ended, something that was caught in like limbo is now moving forward because now we're finishing off with the Magician. So I feel like something where you were like hanging in there and not really moving forward, and you were just kind of caught up in this inaction is now going to be released, and you're going to start moving forward in this new moon. Perfect timing. We have this new moon on Tuesday, which will give you an opportunity to really plant those seeds of intention. See how he's planting those seeds of intention. And so the question becomes, what do you need to release? What's going to be this transformation? What has to go? What have you been hanging on to over here that you need to let go of so that you can do this? What do you need to release? And so the moon starts out for you in your third house of communication. So that's with Aquarius, in Aquarius. So maybe you've been holding back. Maybe there was something you needed to say that you didn't say. You needed to end something. You needed to tell somebody something. You needed to release something in order to find some peace and happiness in your life. These are things you need to do, Sagittarius. And so, ooh, what have you been holding back from? Interesting. So let's get a little guidance on that from the Unicorn Oracle cards. Oracle of the Unicorns? I don't know. The description's below. If you don't know your sun, your moon, and your rising, there's also a little calculator down there that you can use. Oh, interesting. I'm taking this one too. So, we have rebirth. That's the same as this death and rebirth card, right? You have rebirth. So what? Compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Okay. So, you're releasing something. This is whatever it is, you know what it is, because this is major. You know you've been hanging and waiting. You know that it's an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. You know that it's a death and rebirth and that you need to plant the seeds of intention. You are totally aware what the situation is and what I can't tell from these cards in particular what it has to do with, but I can see that the angle of the moon puts it in your home and your romance and your day-to-day activities. And so it could be anything from work to family life to just trying to find balance. And you have safety came out for the new beginning. Don't be too proud to go back to the shore. which actually says that not to move forward. So I'm confused by that. We're going for another card. See if I can get a little clarification. Empathy. There's more beneath the surface. Huh. Okay. Well, it is Mercury in retrograde. So Mercury in retrograde is a chance to review, to redo, to exes come back. Exes come back. It's a new cycle. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. So it could be that. Could be that you need to revise something that you've written and you need to go through it again because maybe you're trying to get a book into your publisher, and so you need to go back and take another look at it. It could be a number of things, but we have compassion and empathy here, which means we have compassion and empathy. And so I kind of think the compassion and empathy needs to be for yourself. You're not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Maybe you made some. Compassion and empathy for the people that you're dealing with. They are also human. They make mistakes. Really feels like some kind of communication with your siblings, your family, your mom maybe. Planting seeds. Okay, so whatever it is, there's a realization that comes when that moon shifts into Aries on Thursday at 3:27 p.m. Whatever it is, we've got this whole, Uranus moving into Taurus. It's going to cause a little bit of shakeup, and some kind of realization is going to come, and there's some kind of an acceptance. And then whatever it is that you really want, whatever this cycle is, you have planting seeds. That's what this dude's doing. He's planting seeds. We've got 2 rebirth ones. They're about planting seeds. This one here that says go back to safety, I almost feel like that's like in your head. You're like, I don't know if it's safe. It is safe. Get out there and plant some seeds. What do you want? What do you want? It looks like the universe is willing to bring it to you. What do you want? Plant your seeds of intention. So on the new moon, you sit down and you write down what it is that you want. You don't need to tell the universe how to bring it to you. Just what it is you want. The universe will figure it out. They will say, oh, I know how to get that. I know how to get that, and I know how to make it even better than you can imagine. So what do you want? This transition is not coming easy. I feel like there's a real destruction in order to get to the next phase. You are really going to have to let something go. You're going to have to cut something back in order to promote the growth. You are going to have to let something go. You're going to have to remember that you are important and you are worthy of love. This is self-love. You need to really decide what it is you want, because you have the storm warning card. This transition is not going to be easy, right? As depicted by the death card. And you've obviously been waiting for a long time to make this decision. Like, it was really hard, but now is the time, and now it's going to happen. And not saying that it's going to be easy, but it's important. It's important that you see it through. It's important that you go with it. And it's important that when you get stressed out by it, because it's not going to be easy. I can see. There's going to be like complications and difficulties, and people are going to be testy. You might be testy. It doesn't look like it's going to be easy. And so when that happens, when you're having a bad day, be gentle with yourself. Be accepting of it. Love yourself. Care for yourself. Nurture yourself. Understand that you are human and you cannot be perfect. You're going to have difficult days, and so are the people around you. But this change is coming. You can't stop it. You shouldn't stop it. Two that have death and rebirth, two that are about planting seeds, and one's got the hangman in reverse. It's time to go, but you definitely need to nurture yourself. You have lavender. Connect to the mind, body, and soul. When I see lavender, that's about, to me, that represents resting and taking care of yourself and making sure you're getting enough sleep. Make sure you're eating well, that you're exercising, that you're doing all the things that you need to help yourself, nurture yourself. And if it's too much one day to get to the gym and you decide to sleep in, don't berate yourself for that. you needed the rest, okay? All right, Sagittarius, wow. Busy week ahead. Don't forget to change your clocks. Daylight savings time, Saturday night into Sunday, right? We're going to lose that hour sleep. Please turn your clocks back. We'll turn them forward. Spring ahead, right? That's a lot of stuff going on. All right. You take care, Sagittarius. Check out your monthly reading and nurture yourself. Be gentle. Be compassionate. This change is coming, so what do you want? Use the new moon energy, all right? I'll talk to you soon.